Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, there should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Here's White. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Out to the right wing. Dennis. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Cole. To the paint. Covered by Martin. And it's Florida with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for Florida. And when I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Dennis. Bucket is good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside, White. Pass to Cole. White a screen. Lets it fly. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Well, that'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
Here's Dennis. And it's sent back by White. And he's able to get it back. Florida shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Memphis trailing here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Florida has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Unloads from 13. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Wide, a screen on Martin. And another basket for Memphis.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Covered by Martin. They get it back, and White slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
There's the 3. And again, it's Florida with a 3.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
To the right side. From deep. And the rebound goes to Martin. Florida leading by 3. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Cole. From downtown, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's White, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Florida.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And both free throws good for White. For Florida, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Florida on D. It's a 3-point game. And Florida making a change here. Richards is checked in. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. He's got 10.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
1:35 left in the first quarter. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. Florida leading by 4.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The fadeaway. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. From past the arc, that one's in. His first shot this game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
For Florida, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. That free throw, no good. And Memphis making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Memphis has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Tie game in Florida. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from Florida in this one?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster is different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel is not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
So on the floor for Memphis. Launches a 3. Carter pulls it in. Memphis leading by 3. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Cole. And all we're dropping in. Cole's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis. And here in the second with about 1.5 minutes gone by. Puts up a three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
From 17 feet out, and it's Florida with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Dennis. Jacks up a three. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The 19-foot shot. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to Martin. From the top of the key, he buries it. Martin's got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that. That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Pass to Dennis. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Memphis leading by 4. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Second chance shot, and it's Florida with the rebound. In the corner, it's Martin. Fades. That one wide left.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Dennis. Florida moving that ball around. With some arc. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the middle. There's the steal. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
So timeout called here, the first for Florida. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Both teams will make substitutions. Shot clock at 6. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3. Traps in the tray. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. And so White will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Over to the wing. White a screen to the middle. And White with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And guys, another thing I love is their pursuit of the ball. I mean, creating second chance opportunities just with effort.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence. .111 left now here in the second. To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside, Martin. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds now in the game. White, a screen on Martin. Outside, White. Misses the chippy right there.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Wide, a screen on Martin. Hits it from three-point range. And Memphis leads by 14. And so we wrap up the first half. Memphis leads by 14. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMontis. This team was efficient in the first half.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Inside, here's Dennis, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Florida shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. So on the floor for Memphis. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Martin, the pass to Dennis. It's stolen by White. Here's Coles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Coles got 13.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Dennis. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. The shot's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Three-pointer, Martin connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Florida on D. Pass to Coles. It's White on the wing. Again, Memphis.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Florida trails by 11. Here's Dennis. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. White's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. To the wing right side. Wide, a screen on Martin. Covered by Martin. 5 to shoot. Again, Memphis.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's tipped. Florida trails by 13. Here's Dennis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. They get it back.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Martin with the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Right side, White. Bank shot, no good. For Florida, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And he gets it back. From down in the low post, it goes. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Let's go. Gets an open look and hits. White's got 6 in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Drills the three-pointer.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Florida trails by 12. Here's Dennis. He's got 18. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. Inside, Martin. Off target at the rim.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. To the inside. To the wing on the left. 20 feet out. Not going to go that time. Memphis leading by 15. Out to the right wing. Six to shoot. Wide a screen. Lets the three fly. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. White's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Pass to Brown. Florida moving that ball around. No good, unable to end this run.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
To the middle. White, good. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now a timeout called by Florida. So it's Florida now, trailing by 19. They need this. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Down low, and White slams it in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The 3 ball. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Memphis holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brown against Hunter. From the high post. And he hits the jump shot. Hunter's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Memphis.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
And for Memphis, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And Memphis leads by 19.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Dennis. Back to Brown. And stolen by Hunter. And it's Memphis on the break. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hunter's got 4 points this quarter. Florida shooting at 50% in a decent groove. It's deflected. Here is Rogers. And that one is off. Pass break. Here comes Florida. Here's Dennis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Martin's checked in for Brown.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the inside. Drops in the layup for two.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Pass to Martin. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here they come. Here is Rogers. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clock at 6. Here's Dennis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Hunter. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Rogers. Cans it from downtown. And Memphis leads by 21.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Fires from the corner. Rogers pulls it in. Memphis leading by 21. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Dennis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Florida, Dennis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And he makes both free throws. Memphis leading by 21. to the middle. And White with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
One shot.
And that one misses. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. To the paint. Great look there, but off target.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Ring shot on the way. And Coles pulls it down. Coles got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's White. That's tipped. Left side, Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Outside, White. With the shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Dennis. For the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Dennis has got 31.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Here's Dennis. Outside for Martin. Lets it go with a three. And again, it's Florida with a three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Wide, a screen on Martin. Down low. And White with the stuff.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Martin. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Another shot to the middle. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he takes that one up and powers it through. Outside, Martin. There's a screen. Dennis. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out to the right wing. Pass to Coles. Pulls it from the elbow. And he knocks down the jumper. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.